Coffee's a brewing, guys. We're getting ready to do a special treat for you all. If you want to impress your guests on Christmas morning, you're going to want to make this authentic 1884 coffee cake. We're going to get started here in just a minute. It's a very, very cold day here in Texas. It's raining and it's about 38 degrees. It's snowing and icing a little west of here. I think we're going to skirt that. But there is no better day than a cold day like now to have a fire and get in your kitchen and start doing your baking. Let's get started. Here's what we got going into our 1884 coffee cake. We have 5 cups of flour. I'm using all-purpose flour. I have 1 cup of very strong coffee, 1 cup of molasses, 1 teaspoon of soda, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of ground cloves. I have 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of butter that I'm going to melt down. And then I have 1 cup of cranberries. You can substitute dried cranberries with raisins. Now my recipe is so old, it's not telling me what kind of pan to bake it in, so I'm going to use 2 loaf pans. And I did go ahead and use some lard, and I buttered them up real good because I don't want anything to stick. My recipe is also so old that it doesn't say what to bake it at, so we're going to shoot for 350, and then we'll have to check it throughout our baking process. I'm going to go ahead and start with my wet ingredients first and get them all mixed up. I've got the coffee in there, the molasses, and the melted butter. Now I'm going to add my sugar. Notice this recipe doesn't call for any eggs or anything, so I'm imagining it's going to be a pretty dense coffee cake. Now it's time to add some of our dry ingredients. Let's go ahead and put the cinnamon in there, the cloves, the nutmeg, and the baking soda. You want to mix that up real good. And so we're going to let this mix for a little bit. Now I'm going to start adding my flour very slowly. You ought to smell this. Man, that molasses and that coffee smells delicious. Adding it little by little here. You can see it starting to thicken up and make a cake batter. It's getting very thick. It's almost like a gingerbread, and it almost smells like a gingerbread, but the coffee and molasses, I can't believe the smell of this as they're blending together along with the spices. Now I'm going to add my cranberries. Again, you can substitute raisins if you'd like. I tasted the batter, and it does taste a lot like gingerbread. Boy, it's a thick one. Okay, guys, we're going to get shooting on this. I'm going to put it in the oven. It's, again, on 350 degrees, and I'm going to start checking this about every 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll let you know. Okay, guys, after about 16 minutes, this is what it's looking like. It is smelling delicious. Wow, guys, it really came out much better than I expected. Again, this was an 1884 recipe. It didn't tell me what to bake it at. It didn't tell me for how long. It didn't tell me how to mix the ingredients. It just gave me the ingredients. Anyway, I think that you'll be pleasantly pleased if you do decide to make this. Now, let me tell you, I did bake it on 350 degrees in my convection oven for about 30 minutes. And it started getting a little brown on top, so I was getting worried. I put foil then on top of it, and I went ahead and finished it out in about another 15 or 20 minutes on 350 degrees. You're going to have to gauge it by your oven. You know, I have this new oven and range, and so I've not really mastered the convection oven baking method yet, but I'm working on it. Anyway, this is going to be absolutely delicious. I'm excited. I hope that you guys do decide to make it. It is an authentic 1884 coffee cake. Enjoy. Have a great weekend. God bless, and look forward to some more videos coming up soon.